in any sort of like aggressive tri-lane or defensive tri-lane. Chio puts a ton of damage using that Riptide. She's very tanky because you go poor man shields first, so she's looking to brawl. And they're just going to take over this entire Radiant side jungle. Batrider is one of, if not the best hero. Oh, wow, they actually got that net.
Snare, did you see that range on that thing? That's insane. The Illuminate will come out. This will certainly be your first blood. All right, that took a half a second longer than I expected it to, but No Fear threw that ensnare from halfway across the damn screen, Trent. What the heck? You talk about the all-flame, which should not be going well for that Slaughter. Hold that thought, Ake. He's going to get tethered. The Zero Spike going to go through the Warcry. Yoku is going to be able to get off that Stormhammer, and MTL is going to get caught, and looks like he will be killed instead of Ake. He gives his life up to save the Lion, unfortunately for him. And that will be
Afterlife went for a pretty crazy dive top.
Able to do much with a level 2 Drow Ranger, so...
Meanwhile, Meta's just like, Tinker, take some lasers. You know, when no supports can come in and help you out, it's never fun to lane up against a Tinker.
Tinker X.
Out bottom lane.
They're going in again, it looks like, and this time they will find Ake. Stormhammer already used good Fairy Fire to keep him alive. Meanwhile, Ake, or excuse me, Always Wanna Fly, brought down Neqroman. Now going to work on a Yoku. He's going to have to work right.
Yeah, both rotations pretty much facilitated by the same thing. Naga, oh, look at that tether speed.
Yeah, she's more than likely dead. Some right clicks coming through. MTL might fall. They have the ensnare up. He'll Fairy Fire again. This time he will be brought down by Yoku. Undershock does have leap, but I don't know if they can bring him down. They have Earth Spike in 1. They'll back away. Yoku's 5 CS, obviously a free farm lane. Meanwhile, back bottom, MTL tethering away, but he does get hit with the Stormhammer. Illuminate will go, and they just need a couple more right clicks or a little bit more damage. The ensnare will come through, and MTL will certainly fall finally after they tie up the tier 1 tower. Neqroman chasing after this Keeper of the Light, but No Fear's coming in with another ensnare ready to go. Stormhammer is back up off cooldown. He's got the mana for it, and boom, there it goes. They'll try to bring Neqroman down as mid lane action is going to happen. The Batrider helps get the kill on the Tinker. Another ensnare will fly out. Yoku will find the kill with the help of No Fear getting it done with the Riptide. He gets the last hit.
What a disaster.
Wow, that was
This
crazy.
all comes up.
It's not like he's getting the most experience. He's sitting mid right now, but obviously he's splitting that up with his Tinker. The Tinker does fall, like you talked about. Cutting through the tree line, Yoku's about to spot Pwn, or vice versa, I suppose. He's about to get Slithering Crush. They don't have amp damage. They're very close. The Gust will come through. The ensnare is out. Yoku's getting low. He's got Warcry at 11. Stormhammer to turn around and use it. He will. The Frost Arrow's doing a good job. One more right click. No, it's not enough, but Pwn will chase and get the kill with a Slithering Crush. And he will get up his level 6 as well. Now his amp damage is ready to go, and they finally bring down that Sven, who had a dominating spree, and he gets dropped to his knees.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice recovery for Pwn. We all know, you know, amplify damage, pretty big part of Slider, pretty important to dry line up top. Oh, what a haste.
Wow.
That would have been nice.
Oh, they Moonlight Shadow, though. As there's another hero getting chased, it's Always Wanna Fly who was amplified damage. Dear Lord, that damage from the Slithering Crush melted him, pretty much. They are going to try to chase after somebody. Arrow's going to come through. MDL will dodge it swiftly, but he still will take more than enough damage to get brought down by UnderShock. They're looking for a Stormhammer. They're going to find it. They have Lasso. Meanwhile, there's the laser. They have heat-seeking missiles. No, it's on cooldown. They have the Marching Machine instead. They'll bring Pona to the high ground, at least try to. He's so low. One more right-click ensnare will at least allow him to stay in one place and get brought down by the rest of the Dire squad. Pretty close to actually surviving due to the high ground miss, but he's going to... They see him now. Can they get to him in time? I don't know. Arrow? Drum charge popped. Ake's pretty low already. Illuminate. Gonna hit him. Fairy Fire comes through. There's the Hex up. The Firefly is still going, burning him to death as the Frog walks in front of Ake. Meanwhile, at the bottom respot, No Fear is going to get chunked down. They have the IO with the Spirits going through. There's the heat-seeking missiles. That should bring him down. One more right-click. It will. They even had the Spirits break the infused raindrop so that Mr. XXX, aka Arise.
Like creating space for him to get into his Aghanim Scepter. Life's looking pretty good for Dire side heroes. The question will be, what can Pwn do in combination with probably Ake now that he is level 6 as they get UnderShock in the mid? This is great use of the finger.
Song immediately. No Fear was waiting for it. They went right on top of UnderShock, and they'll have to... They're actually going to try to turn this. Ake is going to get arrowed up. There's the Riptide, Flame Break, and Snare. Pretty tanky with that tether up, but still about to fall with the Lasso, as well as the Starstorm. Coming in from the side was Pwn, decided against going in, realizing that might not be the best play.
It's going to be really important for them, though. Typically, this is where, like, I would see some people complain and say this is too aggressive warding, but that's not really how Dota works anymore. Yoku's being gone on.
And it's another aggressive ward. And this time they do bring this Fen down. He does buy his Oblivion Step before he dies. But...
And this is why, though, because the Radiant side get this jungle. That's kind of how it works now. Like, the Dire are going to be controlling this whole side of the map. They want the Radiant side jungle, and Roche control. Does always want to fly. Okay, TPs are coming in. We got Power Ranger
might
action.
Be a big fight. Looks like Pone's just going to die here. They have the blinding light going. Pone really wants this kill. He will get the Slithering Crush off, but not onto Always Win a Fly, trying to get out. There's the last going through. They have Starstorm ready, as well as the arrow if need be. Not needed, though. Well, it's only the Starstorm that will provide the kill as the Radiant team progress their way through the midnight. It's actually a really good point what you were talking. It's only Ake. That's a small price to pay here, and they do get the scan right on top of him, but it's not really the hero they want to go for. Inevitably, they might find him. The arrow will sail through. Ake probably knows something is up, but he will get lassoed and brought down. Again, not the biggest target in the world, but it does lead them right into a tier 1 tower, which is going to provide them some extra gold going their way, Trent.
Yeah.
Just drop the march down. He'll blink away. They might not even be able to take this tower, it looks like.
No.
They were not.
Oh, UnderShock could make plays here.
Starstorm. Oh, man. Arise is in trouble. Gets blown away. The double damage coming through with the Starstorm. Meanwhile, they don't get the amp damage up. Pone does get the Slithering Crush off, and the March of the Machines was doing some decent work, but UnderShock will survive. He's
really hurt them too, because we've seen so many teams operate this like really aggressive offlaner into Tinker, like held by Botson on the wave at the same time as you blink Crush. This is a song up top, a setup on Neqroman.
Yeah,
all right,
MDL.
MDL, no pressure. Look at No Fear looking for the relocate save.
He's actually like he knows MDL's gonna try for it. Look at that tether long range, but oh no, MDL, it was a good effort. You are still gonna get brought down very quickly with the help of friends coming in. They absolutely blow up those two heroes. Pone was watching and he's like, die. Yeah, they look really good.
They're not making any mistakes in these like mid-game engagements. Every time they know like where the heroes are gonna be. They're even just that play on Ake in the mid lane where they're speaking of Ake.
UnderShock does have an Aegis. Ake is gonna get that Earth Spike off. No mana for a finger. There's the Aegis gone. Last hit on the low ground. Arise is here now, going to work. They have the recall and Afterlife. They're like, you need to get out of there. The arrow's gonna come through. Pone's gonna get caught. And they've actually left UnderShock on his own here. He will get the kill and then end up getting the Moonlight Shadow off. Do they not have detection? They do not have any detection.
That's a Coddle provided kill steal right there. That's
UnderShock. Oh, he's going for Ake. Oh, some stick charge is actually going to keep him alive, and UnderShock being a little too aggressive. Is he getting recalled? He is not. They've caught him. He has no more laser, and they will bring him down. He's trying to style on them, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Ake was waiting, I guess. Pretty quick off, so Batrider can do the full grab and run away play.
Well, here's the good news for the Radiant team. You do have March of the Machines. Very hard to push into that. Also, you have Yoky being caught and a relocate gank. He is in trouble. He doesn't have BKB. He's going to buy it, or at least try to.
There we go. This is what we wanted.
That's a huge kill. The first relocate gank of the game, I believe. Yeah.
It's under attack.
That's interesting. Anyway, they'll back up and reset and start farming again. Again, more map control. Alright, always want to fly. You've been caught in a bad spot, and he does go down. That's like the third time this has happened in the past couple of minutes or something. Not just him, but the friends in general. You don't get a kill on Tinker.
Like, you need BKB at that point, like, active to hit buildings.
Arrows coming through, it's a little short. Afterlife looking for a target. He'll find MDL, the perfect one. Neqroman getting blown away, but nice hex up onto Yoku. There's the Hurricane Pike, not really doing that much damage. There's the BKB. Looking for more. They're trying to find a target. Ake will be the first after MDL. Song will cancel Neqroman's TP. Pone as well. Starstorm coming through. He might get out. He will, but Yoku does blow away that Drow Ranger, and they'll find 3. And they say, screw the objective. We want to get some kills. The Tinker would have been the best target to bring down, but now they have an open avenue towards this top lane if they want to go for it. Tier 3s, tier 2s, they're kind of just splitting up the map. It is daytime now, and Roshan will find out when it is up momentarily as Afterlife has been spotted. That relocate coming in. Afterlife in a lot of trouble, is absolutely dead. It's a mega kill spree that is ended and goes the Tinker's way. Some extra gold from him is Agnes.
The only way Question Mark have a chance here is they have to catch you when you're split and going for those like one-man farm plays, so nicely done there.
Arrow hits Pone. They actually get the arrow predicting where the Tinker was going to be, but rather they get the Slaughter instead. That's unfortunate. That might be one of the most unfortunate things I've ever seen.
Radiant are so far gone right now, though.
Yeah,
like, it's going to take a while for them to set up.
They saw that Moonlight Shadow. I'm almost positive. They're going to get the lasso onto Arise. That is bad. He does not have buyback if he gets caught out, and he will be dropped. Dead for 60 seconds, and the creep wave is pushing him bottom.
Doing this play or something.
Tier 3 tower top lane, taking some damage with the Glyph is gone. They've already lost the melee racks. They're going for more, it looks like. For some reason, Yoku's just going to go and buy something. They're going to song, they're going to TP, they're going to set this up. Can they get something out of this? They've gotten 2 caught. MDL has the relocate ready to go if he can get it off in time, but still about to get dropped. There's the Stormhammer stopping him from getting away, and Neqroman is in trouble as well. Hurricane pikes himself on the high ground, but Yoku ready with a Blink Dagger. Gets up to there and gets the job done. Meanwhile, bottom, they do finish off the melee racks. It is a half-health ranged rack. He does some serious damage. They have BKBs up. At least on the Sven. They will smoke up, and immediately the smoke is broken. Yoku. But there's going to be forced Blake Lasso, and Arise is in trouble again. About to get caught. Good Slithering Crush, but they saw him to set up more. They do have the buyback up into Arise ready to go. He'd rather not have to use it. Ake is about to get caught. There's the buyback coming through. Pwn gets Body Light back up to the high ground. Here comes Arise throwing out 1 heat-seeking missile. Will not do nearly enough. Neqroman is split pushing top. They want to get this range rack's bottom. They're about to get it with no issues whatsoever. Laser will come through. Stormhammer, nice blink from Arise to get out of trouble. Yoku gets hexed up. They're about to get Neqroman is outside of the base. He seems to know something is amiss. They drop the ward down. He Shadow Blades away. He kills the ward. They find the lasso. They jump in Slithering Crush, but Neqroman is going to get caught. Relocate, not in time. He's got buyback Stormhammer. Ake's going to be next. It's a double kill coming out for UnderShock. Arise continues to laser and heat-seeking missile. It does a lot of damage. That is the danger of this Tinker, but they still will lose 2. As UnderShock goes back and almost finds MDL. Another heat-seeking missile. He still has that Aegis ready to go. It will fly a 3rd time. No. He blinks away, but here comes Yoku. Gets Arise down for 80 seconds. And that will be with no buyback. In fact, GG is called, Trent.
Yeah, just, I think just better lane setup from Friends made this game so much harder for the Radiant side. Like, they were going to have to battle back. They had to get something going on the...